The 1 to go signal from starter Sankey this time. That CarCorner.net Rockford Speedway pace vehicle ducks off and hands the field over to Smith and Rubik, and we get ready to go. Super late models on Saturday night at Rockford. Clear green! Rubik will lead him off of 2. Nelms will try to roll up topside and follow suit. Josh Nelms, the 2009 short track champion, up to second. Bilderback trying to work to third around Smith. He's going to bring Schuler with him on the top side. Ooh, Bilderback slips up the hill over there in 1 and 2. Schuler had to check out of it to protect him. Bilderback slips away to third now. Schuler trying to dispose of Smith to go to fourth. He's got Prunty hot on the back bumper trying to work that 11 machine up into the top 5. Larry Schuler up to fourth in that 30 machine. He's going to bring the 11 of Alex Prunty with him, and the 14 machine of Austin Nason will battle through up the outside of Smith to go to sixth. Prunty now going to take a look on Schuler, trying to work to fourth. 5 laps into this one, and Alex Prunty starting to make his way forward. Oh, Jake Kiley around off at 2. Caution will fly for the first time in this one. 44 to go in race number 1. Steve Rubik out in front in that 61 machine. Bilderback trying to creep up on his inside. Rubik begins to fire underneath the Stanley Steamer sign, and we are back to green. Oh, Bilderback and Prunty! Oh, my! They were lined up with each other. Not sure if they helped each other go around or if they just both lost it on their own at the same time. But Bilderback. Hand is 1 from starter Dave Sankey. We'll try it again. 5 laps complete. 44 to go in race number 1. Rubik leads him back, and he will crack the whip underneath the 104.9X sign. We are back to green. We officially made it to the line that time. Johnson going to try to slide up in front of Braun and get out of line behind Vanoski. Tucks in right behind Jacob Nottestead. Smith going to be able to get up as well. So the inside lane produced a couple of free spots for the 08 and the 5. They're going to try to work around Vanoski now as he's falling back to the inside row. Jacob Nottestead will try to put his 97 into the top 5. Front 5 single file now. Vanoski under fire from Johnson as Nottestead will tuck underneath Larry Schuler, trying to go to 4th. Josh Nelms. Josh Nelms working on Rubik. Front 3 single file. Nottestead up around Schuler. He'll take the 4th spot. Johnson goes to work on Schuler. Nelms looking on the back bumper of Rubik. They're going to have company. The youngster Jacob Nottestead representing the Cambridge Mafia rolling his way up into 3rd. Johnson now will put pressure on Schuler to try to go into the top 5. Josh Nelms looking for the lead off of 2. Nelms to the inside of Rubik. Bilderback making short work of the field, slicing his way back up here, already outside the top 5 in 7th. He works by Braun, Nason in tow with him. Nelms and Rubik still side by side for the lead. Rubik with the advantage in the preferred lane up top. If you can keep that thing arc downhill coming off of the corners, you can really limit that bottom guy's progression, and that's what Rubik did right there. He'll protect the lead away from Nelms. Nelms now falls into the clutches of Jacob Nottestead. Nottestead second in your Elite 8 Super Late Model points at Slinger this year with a win on the ARCA Midwest Tour at Jefferson. He'll work to the inside of Rubik. The young gun out of Cambridge looking for the lead. Jacob Nottestead in that old Kevin Latch Pathfinder puts the 97 to the point. He'll slide up in front of Rubik, and we go single file through your front 7 now. Nottestead opening up a couple car length advantage on Rubik as he still has, big time problems. Larry Schuler looked like maybe something broke on the 30 and just chaos behind him. Johnson nowhere to go. Nason, Bilderback, Prunty all just piled in, nowhere to go as they headed off into turn 1. Something broke on the 30 machine. You see the window net down on the 2 machine of Bilderback. He's trying to drive away. Nason refires the 14. He's trying to drive out of there. Looks like Johnson's got the window net down on the 5 machine. Prunty going to drive away. Concern now turns to the 30. 17 laps in the books. 49 the scheduled distance. The young gun out of Cambridge. Jacob Nottestead leads the field in that 97 car. All right, getting ready to go back to green right here. Nottestead fires, and we're back to green. Ooh, Nelms and Rubik getting a little close over there in turns 1 and 2. Reacquainting themselves. Rubik getting shuffled up out of the way over here in 3 and 4. Nelms says, I'm going to take the spot. Kiley going to dive in there. Rubik gave it back to Nelms. I didn't appreciate that. Kiley slides up underneath him now. Your late model track champion trying to work to second. Wheel-to-wheel contact from the 50 and the 0. Laying on each other. Letting Nottestead slip away. Kiley and Nelms all over each other. Rubik with a bird's eye view of that one, sitting there watching those two duke it out for second. Nason tucked up underneath him now in that 14 machine, up into that 5th spot. Kiley just can't quite close the deal on Nelms. He's going to fall back in line into 3rd. He'll settle in upstairs now in front of Rubik and opens the door for Nason. Nason with a nose on Rubik. He had to cut down early to avoid running him over. Some give and take back here from Rubik and Nason now as they settle in line. 4th and 5th. Kiley going to try to resize up Josh Nelms. Nelms holding down the 2nd spot. Gets into the turn a little better than Kiley. Kiley rolls through the center and exit. He's going to try it up down here in 1 and 2 to draw even with him. Can't quite get there. Nelms will pull back away from him down the back straightaway. Battle behind them for the 4th spot. Nason working on Rubik. Nelms continues to have to deal with the 50 of Kiley as Nason will work by Rubik. Kiley now even with him as they touch again off of 4. Boy, Jake Kiley going to have to be careful. That right front kind of hanging out there. His nose been caved in a little bit. He's going to tuck right up on the back bumper of the 0 machine of Nelms. Great battle for second here. Your 2009 short track champion Josh Nelms holds the spot over the 2022 late model champion here at Rockford. Kiley giving it right to him. Nelms on the top rope, running that diamond line, protecting that lane. Kiley hasn't been able to get up in there and force him up out of that line yet. And you're the car on the outside here. You want to kind of enter in the middle, work up towards the wall, and then exit back down the hill. Keep that guy underneath you from being able to wash up. Nelm's doing a great job of that, pinning Jake Guiley down. Guiley, when you're the inside car here, you want to eliminate that cut down on exit. Guiley just hasn't been able to get the nose out in front of Nelms enough to do it. And that's going to open the door for N.S.C. now to work to the outside of him. Austin N.S.C. with a strong N.S.C. Landscaping car corner 14 machine from the back to the front now up into third as he works around Guiley. He's going to try to poke the 14 underneath Nelms. 32 laps complete in this one. Jacob Nottestead showing the way, and he's going to have company here soon as Austin N.S.C. is going to work by Josh Nelms. N.S.C. did exactly what I said there off of 4, and he took that diamond away from Nelms. He'll do the same thing off of 2 and secure the second spot. Now Guiley going to try to do the same thing. Oh, Guiley not even going to give Nelms a chance to run back down the hill, and he'll take the third spot away from him. 15 laps to go in this one now. Nottestead out in front. Jacob Nottestead out of the famous Nottestead Racing family. Uncle Dale, multi-time track champion at Jefferson, multi-time track champion at Madison. His dad Scott was a track champion at Jefferson and at Slinger. Jacob had a pretty good year this year. Second in Elite 8 Series points in the super late models at Slinger. He led about 80-some laps of the Slinger Nationals before falling in it. He won the Salute the Troops 100 at Jefferson in the ARCA Midwest Tour earlier this year. He's looking good here, but that gap is shrinking. Austin N.S.C. and Jake Guiley are cutting into that advantage with 10 laps to go. About 7 car lengths between Nottestead and N.S.C. N.S.C. really going to have to start chunking it off if he's going to get to him. N.S.C. closing. You can see it now out the front window as he feels that 97 getting closer. Down to 4 car lengths. Can he mount a charge on Jacob? Two car lengths. The gap continues to shrink. N.S.C. hustling the 14 machine. 5 to go for Jacob Nottestead. Can N.S.C. defend home turf, or can the youngster surprise again in 2022? N.S.C. now on the back bumper. What will he do with the youngster? 3 to go. N.S.C. right up on the back bumper of Nottestead. 2 to go. You might not think of Austin N.S.C. as a young gun in his low 30s, but he's got a lot of racing left, and he's got a lot of experience under his belt. That 14 machine. What will he do in the final lap with Jacob Nottestead? Nottestead off of 2. The Kevin Latch Pathfinder going to victory lane again. Jacob Nottestead, your winner over Austin N.S.C. Jake Guiley will run 3rd. Josh Nelms 4th. And Steve Rubik will come home 5th.
Hey, Matt Body, did Austin N.S.C. drive his butt off or what? Holy cow, he almost got him.
He almost got there, Eric, but you might as well start calling this kid the upset kid. He has had a tremendous 2022 season, jumping up from the limited late models to the super late model ranks this year. And Another upset victory, if you will, for Jacob Nottestead.
If you keep winning, is it an upset? He is becoming one of the guys in late model racing in our area and still a young lion. We'll get him down here on the stage. Area Sports will get ready to go up next. And boy, what a duel. We'll see who's left and who goes in that second 48 here in a matter of moments. He's got the helmet off. And we'll get him out if the stage ever gets here. It might be penned in. I don't know for sure.
Stage is on its way, Eric. Hang on tight down there, Jacob.
That's good. Stage is important. The stage didn't get dented in turn 1-2, did it? Everything else did. Good grief.
Now, this will go a long way to helping Jacob out in that Kawicki Development Program point standings as well.
That's right. He's one of those 7 drivers involved in that. Boy, what a year. Of course, he came here 2 years ago on a Big 8 night and set fast time, and he's been good when the Big 8 cars have been here before. He had a lot of hardship last year in the 188-lap race, all the while trying to get into the top 5. But a winner here, the first of 2 twin super late model features. He'll be back after a couple more features. 3 races left here on short track Saturday night. The winner of the first twin feature of the Jody Deary Invitational. How about it for Jacob Nottestead? Somebody told me you were in the mood to hunt eagles tonight. You got one, man.
Man, this is awesome. I feel like this place has owed us one for a few years now. We've been so darn fast and just couldn't get it done. Man, I got closer at the end, closer than I wanted it to. I was saving quite a bit up front, and then once the 14 cleared, then I started to go, and he was quite a bit quicker, so we got a little bit of work to do for the second one. But, man, it's so cool to win an Eagle here. This is one of my favorite places to drive, and it's just so cool. Scotty and the boys brought an awesome piece, and I'm glad we could get a win here.
It's an awesome piece, and, hey, might as well go and try and get another one here in a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's right.
How about it for Jacob Nottestead?